Hello and welcome from the Bristly Stranger. We are back with Blood Bowl for our second match, and it is Zodiac Blitzers versus the Lustria Goddesses. This is Kaith's team, the Zodiac Blitzers, versus Steve's team, the Lustria Goddesses. Oh my goodness, I just said it and I even nearly forgot. Should have wrote it down. Hopefully we're going to see a good game. Both teams low armour values. I think Kaith is playing with some journeymen. In fact, I know he is because I knocked some of his players off the pitch and killed them. Excellent stuff. Let's see how the games unfold. So we are playing in the Arena of the Ancients. It's the Lustrian Goddesses at home. Or Goddess of Lustria. I'm saying it wrong already. Fantastic array of feathers there. Not the strongest of teams with armour value. Well, clearly. But dodge on every single player. That means that one of the block dice will not affect them at all. Kaith, we know, a strong positional player. He knows what he's doing. He is playing with a couple of journeymen. I think he dropped that guy that had got the armour drop. Yeah. And he did have a player die as well. So the Goddesses, they're starting with a kickoff, and cheering fans gives the Goddesses an extra reroll this half. That is going to be very good. Can't say I noticed how many rerolls. I think the Zodiacs, yeah, they've got 2, and that's 3 for the Goddesses now. Strong defense on both sides. We're going to see a lot of pushing around. Kaith's going to be working hard to push those players out of position and get the double blocks. Already doing it on both sides of this centre. Created a gap there. He's got room for the ball to move through. Doesn't want to leave too much room for the Goddesses. They are good at dodging. There is a blitz there though. Yeah, that's going to push them back. Unfortunately, nothing else. We've got another double block there. And that is the first armour break. Just stun, but that is going to take her out of the game. Back to the other side. Dodge saves her from being knocked down. Just a push. And 2 dice again on the last player there. The ball kind of an afterthought at the minute. We've got a little bit of defence coming over, and then the thrower will be moving up. He's got the ball. Elves shouldn't be failing that roll. A throw straight away, so that is a star player point. And the Goddesses, they are going to be moving round. Got to engage some players, or at least create some blocked routes. That is a player down though. Bam, that is an armour break. Just a stun again. Yeah, Steve covering this gap that was appearing this side. Very good. Another armour break. And that is an injury. Missing the next game, so that is another journeyman for Kaith's next game. Didn't see if it was a positional player. It was skipped too quickly. Unfortunately, I haven't got control over that. Next turn though, and yeah, the elves, they're going for a blitz on this side. They're going to be creating a hole here for the ball to move up. A lot of these elves got some big movement value, 6s and 7s, compared to the 6s on the Goddesses team. That is a block though, and that is a KO for the Zodiacs. Oh, that is very unfortunate. That is going to be a turnover, and that has left a hole through to the ball carrier. Putting tackle zones on him, and that is a 2-on-1, so that is a 2 dice. Just a push. Gotta be unhappy with that. Putting more ball carriers in, another double here, and that player is down. That is another armor break, and that is another KO, dominating the field. Kaith had a lot of bad luck with injuries and players being knocked out. He is a very good player. A dodge roll there, but that is another assist. And that player does not have dodge, so he is down. The girls at the back coming in to mark up. Another player on that ball carrier. A blitz, so that is standing up and knocking that player down straight away. Staying where he is though for the assist. The ball carrier dodging out of there. Another throw. Another successful. They're only 1 star player point, but wow. Look at the speed of those elves. He's off down the field. And to make sure that none of the goddesses are going to be able to catch them, they're going to push them around a bit more. That is a dodge, but that is a fail. He's not used a reroll, and that player is stunned. So that is a turnover. It's going to be hard work to rush down the field to catch that player. Oh, and that is attacker down. That is not a good start. Just a push, not what he wanted. Looks like we are going for a blitz though. Knocks him down. Keep going to mark up this player. No, he didn't do it. Bit of a waste of that blitz there. Could have assisted this player. Good positional play here though. This one's up. I don't know whether she can get on it. No, would be too far. That one again. Yeah, going for the assist there. A double assist. Obviously forgetting the ball carrier a bit. Going for the knockdowns. Unfortunately not getting the armor breaks. Couple are going for it. So we've got another 2 dice block in the middle though. And that player's down as well. Not an armor break this time. And that is it. Zodiac's definitely controlling the ball. Marking up, going for those easy ones. Thankfully with the blitzer. Definitely moving the ball carrier now. A little bit risky going for anything before you touch down. It could always go the wrong way. He did have the rerolls though. So 1 dead and injured. That is going to put them a player behind. Thankfully one of the knocked out players is getting up. That is still 2 players down for the Zodiacs. The elf kick is a pitch invasion. Random players are stunned. 3 elves. Again, Kaith's excellent luck showing out. That is going to put him even more players behind. The goddesses, they have got to capitalise on this one. We've got a blitz coming up. Puts that player on the ground. It's an armor break. And he is knocked out. That gets him back off the pitch. Going for the ball. No, not going for the ball. Moving up. Fair enough. Why play the ball when there are players to crump? My thoughts exactly. Marking up the downed players, definitely a good idea. Going for the ball finally. Failing it. Going for the re-roll. She's got it this time. Now that is the Amazon catcher. Obviously not with sure hands. The thrower had already moved up. Forming a little bit of a cage. It's kind of open on the left there. Moving some extra players up to defend the right. That's where the main body of the players are. The elves are so fast. Repositioning, getting those 2 dice blocks. Definitely start with the blitzers. You know they're the safer ones. A blitz, so he didn't need to blitz. But he obviously wants to move this player. And that is an armor that is a KO as well. Moving up for the assist, that is another 2 dice. Evening the playing field, getting those players on the ground. Another stun there. The elves rolling over at the end of the turn. They won't be getting up till next turn though. Players moving up the pitch. Don't know how fast it's 6 on the line woman. Oh, that's close. Just moving the ball up. Possibly a hand over to that one. That would have been a better cage position there. Especially moving those players forward. That is tightening the cage, but it is still open on this side. Another player in there, yes. That is going to make it harder to get into the ball carrier. Kaith, of course, very experienced player. If anyone can see an opening, he can. Repositioning the elves so quick, even though they're getting up off the floor, they're still moving faster than your black orcs. Just a lot of repositioning. Here's the blitz. That has got the assist as well. It's got a dodge on it though, so it's not a down. Not following on, having a dodge. Closing, oh, going for it to close the gap at the end there. Knocked himself down, that will do. Not close enough to score, unless they go for the throw to the front player. Just moving them up. If the cage stays there, this player will be inside it. Good cage forming now. A foul on this player would definitely solve some of the problems. Choosing not to fight the way out of it. I would have perhaps gone for some 2 dice blocks on these guys here. Going for the dodges though, keeping it safe. Forming that cage. Dodging there, go for that foul. Come on! When you've got 11 players, it's always risky to go for those fouls. Kaith pulling it back. Setting up players ready for a counter if he can get one. He's got to find a way in. He can run round the edge and he's up in the grill there. That is a 2 dice block. No, just a 1. Too many assists. Block puts them down, and that is an injury. No long-term effects though, so that is all good. A dodge, and it is a failed dodge. No rerolls to get out of that. 2 dice block. Push that player out of the way. That is another armor break. And that is another injury. Wow. I think that was no long-term effects. Again, they're whizzing by a bit quicker. Going for the blitz here. That pushes him towards the edge of the field. Not moving on. The thrower there. Best chance. And there is the touchdown. Excellent work. Miss Brazenface. Good scoring. Injuries, knockouts. Injuries and knockouts. Yeah, they're all still off the field. So the Goddesses with the kick, they are going to be 2 players down. It's a high kick. That means the Zodiacs can put a player under it. They are down 4 players. So 2 players down in total. Manages to land a player under the ball. He can't catch it. That isn't a turnover. Obviously, it wasn't even the start of a turn. This is turn 8 though. Would be difficult to score from here. Nerves of Steel passing that player in. We've got a blitz coming all the way around. He's going to be trying to push his ball carrier. Don't think he's going to be able to do it. Here's the push. That is pushing the ball carrier in the right direction. Again, another push. That would push it slightly forward. Excellent setup there from Kaith. And a failed dodge means his hopes are dashed. That is a turnover. Okay, Goddesses, obviously they are not going to score from here, causing as much damage as possible to the Zodiac team. Thankfully that player had got. That is a stun. We've got another assist coming on the end here. 2 dice, bam, that player is down. The ball carrier, no, they're not going for him. They're getting some extra players here for the assist. There's another, bam, that is an armor break. Just a stun though, that won't matter. Stuns will recover at the half-time point. Another 2 dice, he's getting some good blocks in. Sidestep controls the movement, but another armor break. Just a stun again. Oh, he's got to be upset with that. So, half-time, 1-1, all to play for. Are we going to have some players wake up, ready for the next half? We know we've lost one of the Goddesses. We know the knocked out player is not getting up. 2 dead and injured for the Zodiacs, but both of the knocked out are back in. That puts the teams equal. So here is the elf kickoff. Cheering fans, Lustria and Goddesses getting an extra reroll this half. The ball on the ground behind their thrower. And they're going to be pushing forward. Good marking on this side. Got some good double blocks in the middle. Knocking these players down. That's going to give the double blocks elsewhere. A blitz on that player on his own. Thankfully with a blitzer. Getting the ball. She's picked it up. Oh, and she's failed going for it. It's got to be a reroll, surely. And she's failed it again. Oh, that is a double one. Very disappointing. Dropped the ball out in the open. The elves not got the biggest window, but Kaith doesn't need a big window. Had to re-roll that. Both down, and that is a turnover straight away. Some bad luck from both sides there. Get your players moving. Going for the ball first. Think I'd have possibly stood that girl up first. We've got some blitzes in the middle. No, we're building the wall up. Girl at the back moving right forward. That down player is getting up now. Push her forward. Maybe one more square. A double dice block in the centre. Bam, he is down. Frees up another player to form that cage. It's still got an opening on one side. Again, dodging away this time. A couple of dodges, that will make it harder to get round. But again, Kaith knows the opening. He's got 2 squares, he doesn't even have to dodge to get to the ball carrier. He's just forming a wall himself. 2 players together will stop this player being pushed off the pitch. Here's the blitz. In the middle, nice and safe with the blitzer this time. No turnover. Keeps going. The elven movement's so tough. Forming a cage towards the end zone. Going to make it a lot harder to push through for the Goddesses. There is a player unmarked over here. Possibly worth throwing her up the pitch. Definitely taking the blocks first. Oh, and that is an armor break, but just a stun. Going wide. Playing across the pitch, is not moving the ball forward. The ball not actually moving yet, but the cage is disintegrating slightly. Still room for the ball carrier to get through. There it is. Excellent work. Cage does look strong, but these fast elf players will move round to the right side of the pitch. A double dice block there. That is going to put her on the floor. No, just push, but that does give a second block straight away. Also gives a little bit more room to move these players round. Another 2 dice block there. Or 2 dice in the middle here first though. And that puts her down this time. Still a lot of turns left, a lot of repositioning, making it very hard to keep this ball moving. 2 dice here, the blitz, oh it's only a dodge. Not keeping it moving either. Controlling the rest of the players though, stopping their movement. There's the blitz. There's only a 1 dice because of the assist. Should have gone to the other side. Just a push. A little bit of a disappointment on that one. We've got a couple of others here though. There's a block. Neither of them going down. Oh, and I failed going for it. Gonna have to go for the reroll. Oh, and failed the second going for it. Oh, very unfortunate. Only fails on a 1. Another turnover. That has left the ball carrier vulnerable. And we know that Kaith will capitalise on that. There's the blitz. Yep, he's got the dice face that he needed. She's down, the ball is loose. A double here. No block on the goddess player. And elf with the ball. He's going to be running free. He will be hard to catch. Especially with these players coming in to mark the downed players. Kaith will not be leaving it at that though. He's going to get as many big dice blocks as he can. And that is an armour break. Yep, that's only a stun. That's fine. A 2 dice. Choosing the dodge. She's definitely not going down with that. Bam! That is an injury. Star player points. No long-term effects. Rushing down. Having to go for it, still not quite getting there. 1 more square needed. These girls in the middle, possibly one of them getting through. Push that player out. Freeze up this one, but she's still got a long way to go. Yeah, 2 going for it. Possibly should have gone straight for the ball carrier there. That elf very hard to catch. Another dodge there. Oh, and I failed going for it. Not having a lot of luck on those. Stunned as well. She will not be able to help recover. The elves at the back repositioning, ready for some big hits. There's the first. Moving up here, marking their players. Here's the blitz. Yeah, there's the hit. Bam! She's down. Moving back, marking up these lying down players. Setting up for another 2 dice. The most important thing, he is going for it, but he got it this time. That is another score. Gemini scoring. So, are the knocked out players? Yes. So back up to 10 of the Amazons, 3 out. They're permanently out, none knocked out. So 3 players down for the Zodiacs. Changing weather, it is still nice, but that means the ball will bounce twice. It lands, there's the extra bounce, puts it right on the centre line. Pushing the elves around. Getting some extras in on there. It's only a push, unfortunately. That is still a 2 dice. Oh, both of them down. And that's a knockout on the goddess. Oh, it's some bad luck. I'd have perhaps gone for a reroll on that. 2 tackle zones on the ball, though. Elves with nerves of steel could ignore that, but he's still got to dodge to get in there. Here's the blitz. Just a push. Coming in, another tackle zone on the ball there. And there's another one. No extra blocks. Oh, that is attacker down. No armour break. But it does give the goddesses another chance. Couple of turns left. They've got to capitalise on this turn. They've got to be pushing people forward. Pushing some elves, but not their own players. There's a run. The ball being thrown to that player would be very handy, but they've got to get it first. Oh, and she's failed the pickup. The reroll. The reroll is good. The dodge does get her out of there. Gonna go for the pass. An excellent pass from Brazenface there. Still got players to defend the ball carrier. Again, very close cage. Would have perhaps gone for a bit of a looser one. Still lots of room to get some elf players. Still pushing players in though. Marking up this guy. He is the closest. That is a 2 dice. Yeah, and that is attacker down. That is a turn over. Kaith knocks this girl out the way. Got players up. They've got a long way to go. All he's got to do is get in the way, and it will make this score very hard to get. That forward player, oh, that would have been a turnover, but good positioning. Pushing the ball further away again. Moving up, excellent positioning. Another tackle zone on the ball. Oh, a failed going for it. Oh, there's some bad rolls again. The final turn for the goddesses and a failed dodge. Can't re-roll it because of the dodge skill, and that is a turnover. What a disappointing end. Last turn for the Blitzers. They obviously cannot score from here, but they can cause some damage to the goddesses. That is both down, both those players with blocks, so nothing happening at all. The Blitzer there, yeah, capitalising. Coming in for another hit the other end. Pushing a player onto the ball. She can't catch it. Nobody seemed to catch it. The elf did manage to on the end. Unfortunately, he's already been, so no free star player points from a throw there. Another blitz though. Another blitz. Another block. And that is it. And that is it. 2-1 to the Zodiac Blitzers. Again, Kaith showing he's very experienced coach. I think the goddesses did get unlucky with some of their rolls there, but again, dominating force. 12 armour breaks, a lot of good hits there from the goddesses. Only 8, but couple of passes, couple of touchdowns, and that's what it's all about. Stats wise, yeah, pretty even possession, not too bad all around. Star player points, I don't know these players, but that is a level up from that thrower. Again, lots of good star player points. He must be getting some good player level ups from those. On the dice rolls, the Goddesses, they didn't do too bad. It's a good even spread, leaning towards the top end. A lot of good passes on the percent wise. The Zodiacs, again, rolled a lot of dice, not as many as we normally see. Normally get a lot more dice rolls from them, but again, it looked like a lot of bad luck, but it was an even spread. Good results though. I really hope you have enjoyed this game. You know what to do if you have. Leave those likes, any comments. If you do want to join the league, get on the Discord, join in the chat. But for now, I've been the Bristly Stranger. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we will see you next time.